constabulary operating on it. Yeah. Oh my god.
We have to get in that lane?
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit, it goes all the way down the road. No fucking way. What? Look at this. Wow. How long is the queue? Oh my god. Did it get local straight away? There you go. More fun to
Hi everyone, I'm standing next to a living legend. You've all seen WeAreChange. This is the man that confronted Henry Kissinger 3 times.
Well, I'm not a legend. Stop it. This has all been really overwhelming for me. I don't even know what to say. I didn't even prepare anything to say really. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the love and appreciation. But if I had one message to say to everybody is that no matter what happens, no matter what they decide, no matter what obstacles we face in our life, never, ever forget that the truth is within all of us. And our lives, our future, are decided by our actions, not their actions. I should probably put on my video glasses. Those would be a cool video. Sorry. I don't like giving talks. I don't like grandstanding. I'm not going to tell you what I did before. I don't even like being complimented, to be honest with you. I think it would be awesome right now if we can maybe open up a dialogue and have a conversation with each other, because it should never be about one man, one person, one human being, because this is about all of us who are here. All of us here should be equal to each other. We all came out here, we all traveled from all over the world to be here today, and it's just really overwhelming sometimes seeing so many people, just being able to look everybody in the eyes and see that humanity, see that human side of everybody. It's really just an amazing and beautiful thing to do. But I would love to have a conversation with you guys on stage if you guys wouldn't mind that. And if you guys have any questions, please do what I do and just stand up and scream and interrupt me.
I've got a question.
Go right ahead.
I don't believe there is an innate beauty to humanity.
You don't believe there is an innate beauty to humanity?
No, I think humanity...
You have every right to your belief and opinion. I know people may see it that way. I know it's difficult not to see it that way. But whatever happens, everybody come over there and give this guy a hug immediately. Everybody give this guy a hug right now. I'm serious. Stand up, give this guy a hug. Lift them up on your shoulders. That's the best answer anybody could give to someone who has that kind of viewpoint. But it is hard. It is difficult. It is depressing. It is sad. And I get there sometimes too. It happens to me. I get down. I get out. I can't sometimes even, sometimes in the morning I don't even wake up facing all the problems we're facing. But one thing you have to realize is your life is determined by you and you only. The decisions you make, the thoughts you have, the actions you take reverberate and they become your life. So be very, very careful about how you think. We could talk about how bad these guys are all day long, but you're feeding into that dark energy. We could call these guys elites. We could call these guys the top of the top. But in all reality, when you face them one-on-one and you look them in the eyes and you tell them, we know what's happening, they crumble, they blabber, they call security, they call the cops, and they run away. And the reason they do that is because they're weak, pathetic human beings who don't have a soul. I'm surprised myself now. Go ahead, go.
Where exactly do you get your information for where the dignitaries are when you confront them? How do you find out where they're going to be?
The question was, how do I find out where these Bilderberg members, where Kissinger and Rockefeller and Rothschild and Tony Blair are? That's a very good question. We just made a recent video on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WeAreChange, how we confronted Henry Kissinger. Watch that video. But it's really, ultimately, your determination. If you're determined, if you're persistent, there's nothing that could stop you. There's nothing that's impossible. And I wish I had more time to do more research so I could tell you some facts or tell you some fascinating points, but I really can't because I don't really have time. Most of my time is on the computer looking up Henry Kissinger, May 2013, New York City. Oh crap, he's not doing nothing here. Then the next month, most of my work goes into finding these guys. And then I don't even have time to research a question because my entire time is spent looking for these guys. If you're determined, you could find it. They're in newspapers, they're in colleges, they're in lecture series. You find out what's happening in your area. You find out the schools. You find out their lecture halls. You find out where these people are speaking. You find the most prominent organizations and you look at their websites, and then you look for the events, and you'll be able to find them. If you're persistent, there's nothing you can't find. One other point I wanted to make is that everything we do is pretty much me and Sierra. We do a lot of the work independently by ourselves. And one thing I wanted to do is to open up the opportunity to do the kinds of things that we're doing to everybody here. And it's very simple. If you guys are interested in possibly making videos or confronting politicians, we're going to make more how-to videos. But if you want to talk to me here about starting an independent chapter or just making videos for another group or organization, whatever it is, the name doesn't matter. What matters is taking action. WeAreChange, if you don't know, if some people here have never heard of it, is about, instead of complaining and talking about all the bad stuff and moaning and crying about how the mainstream media is not doing their job, WeAreChange is an outlet for saying, you know what, they're not doing their job, but there's a big, huge door here that we could actually do their job for them. We could replace them, we could shame them, we could ruin them, and we could become the mainstream media, and we can actually be the true source of information. And the reason I specifically chose media as a way of expressing myself, journalism as a way of expressing everything I wanted to do, is because when you provide information, when you research and investigate and show people what's going on, when you're able to actually free somebody with information. And then the more information gatherers we have, the more investigators we have, the better society and humanity will be, because information is power, and the more powerful we are, the less powerful they are. You gotta find the zone. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Where was this morning? Bringing up PA. Speakers down. Was the police only authorised last night about 7 o'clock? Like, oh, you can have your speakers. Oh, it's great, thanks. Yeah, after hours.
So the police only authorized it after 7?
That means Luke's filming.
Yeah.
When he asks questions like that, thanks, Luke.
But I asked permission later if I could use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google Glasses.
No, not Google Glasses.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? After this, the question in there: who decided to have it here?
They planned 18 months. 18 months they were planning for this.
They didn't know what was. They clearly have not read the signs.
Yeah. But again, it's a double-edged sword. It can be used for good, it can be used for bad. But as long as people overtake that bad and use it for good, possibilities could be great. But I also wanted to ask you, you've been doing a lot of great YouTube videos. What would you say is the best video you did? And why?
I think I'm not precisely sure what the details are in this society. But the bosses in the hotel were under the impression that no music was to.
Campaign we're in.
And as soon as that Bob Marley went on with full bass, it's been heard in the hotel. The hotel have said to the senior police commander, any more music played, we will pull the cells. We won't be able to do all speeches. Unplugged, no microphones, no amplification. Yeah?
Several revelations, and I don't know where you've been for the last 10 months.
No, that's fine.
11 months. It's all coming out now.
If you play music, they'll just say that's it, no more. Anything, speeches or anything.
So, a campaign located
Support free protest!
A bit of
of time, all right? What's happening at the moment is we've said 1,400. There's 1,200 of you in there. G4S boss just needs his boss to tell him to let a few more people in, and a few more will be coming in, okay?
So it's down to G4S, it's nothing to do with you, G4S.
We're just getting them, we are just working on getting the message.
So
Yeah, but G4 private security firm.
Come on,
It's a private security firm.
Which has to be passed to the head of G4S.
And these
As a commands channel.
What just happened?
Oh my God, you know, as I said on Monday that they were going to open up the field if we got the capacity. Well, this morning the landowners said no, which was a surprise to the police, it was a surprise to the security guards, and they've just been given this ridiculous capacity. I told, well, you know, I told them on that we can have 5,000 people here. Well, they've decided that the capacity is 1,200, and now they've just upped it to 1,300. But David Icke and Alex Jones are going to be coming due at 5 o'clock, so we're going to have a problem at 4, where this is going to be repeated again.
So how does someone get involved with your campaign?
Very easily. It's all about how hungry and determined you are. The best thing I would recommend for you is how I started is I just borrowed a friend's camera, or I had a cheap camera laying around. Whatever you have, it's not the quality that matters, it's how you use it. And you could look up online, there's a lot of things I didn't know. I never knew editing, I never knew how to make videos, but I always did it somehow by just going out there and making all the mistakes. I made so many mistakes, I messed up, I goofed up, but I learned from all those mistakes. And I Googled, how do you do this? How do you export a video? How do you add graphics to a video? So I slowly learned, and then after learning that, you just have to be hungry and look for different stories. What I'm trying to do with other people is trying to get as many other people involved in this. So I would suggest trying to learn just how to make a video, and looking for an interesting story by talking to a friend or random people. Most of my stories that I do, I find out through other people randomly. And once you get a story, film it, document it. You can send it to me on my email, luke@WeAreChange, and just put in video submissions, and then I'll email you, give you feedback. This was a good video because of this was a bad video because of that, and I won't hold back, so I hope you don't get offended. And I'll let you know straight up, this is
constructive criticism.
I'll let you know what to do better next time, and then from there, once I see that you can make a good video, I'll look for events in your area. And once I find a good event in London or Essex or wherever you guys are from, I'll send you those events, and then I'll talk to you one-on-one, be like, look, this is how you get a press credential, dress like this, go out there, go do it. And then what I think would be only fair is if you make a video that we put on our channel, we would promote your Twitter, your Facebook, get you the audience, but at the same time pay you whatever the video makes. So, and then I would show you screenshots of whatever the video make and give you that money so you could help pay your operation, and it's only fair that way. We have the audience, we have the people there, we have the subscribers, but the more content that's provided, the more people would want to watch, especially if it's from different areas and different parts of the world.
And
so I'm trying to do
increase the chances of other people seeing it.
Exactly.
Even if it's the same content, someone else could pick it up from another channel.
And it's about just having as many independent journalists out there. So if a story breaks, you could be on there. You could be on there, film it, get the shot, get the interviews, unedited, raw, without anybody telling you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you don't want to make videos for me halfway, fine. That's totally cool. There's no contracts. There's nothing. It's just if you want to do something, go ahead and do it. If you don't, I'll and I won't be mad because you're still going to be doing it on another channel. Independent journalism is still going to be thriving, and the only people who benefit is everybody. So that's the only fair way I thought of a way to do it, to have submissions and different people in different parts of the world. I have some people in the States, but if I could expand it globally and have videos from the United Kingdom and all over Europe.
Something breaks, the people to contact to go out there.
Exactly.
To get involved in it.
Exactly. Something breaks, something happens all over the world. I'd be like, oh, my friend is here and here. go film it. If you want, you don't have to, you know. But it's all about just just saying, look, here's everything I have. I'm opening it up to everybody. Take it. If you don't want to take it, that's fine with me. But if you do, that's beautiful and it's awesome, and it's only going to help each other grow. You know, our channel grows because there's more videos. You independently grow because your Twitter and your Facebook's out there. Your image, your identity's out there, and there's more faces. And that's what I want to do. I don't want my ugly face just in there all the time in those videos. We need other faces. We need other people giving different perspectives.
Free hot ones you're up
There's a nice police officer giving hugs to people, which is great to see. This is awesome.
I think I'm going to need security. Group hug! Group hug! Get his ass!
That the success of this event sets a precedent for the future. Wherever Bilderberg goes next year, it probably won't be in this country, I would have thought. Hopefully they'll take this as a template for the way that protest and demonstration and campaigning should be organised, because I think it's worked really well. And that is in no small way to the people up there that have put a lot of hard work into organising this for you today, guys. So
you were saying a minute ago that a lot of your cop friends in the force are awake to what's going on. They're starting to see that they can't pay their bloody mortgages and different things. And
well, I think people are concerned about the issues, and with the internet and access and stuff like that. Clearly, people have access to these things and are becoming more awake.
It's so important that the military and the cops really get what's going on and realise what time it is, because you guys are where the rubber meets the road, man, and we need you. We need you, man. We need you, brother.
We appreciate officers like you setting a great example. I come from Canada, where we have a very tyrannical police state.
Mounties, they always get their men.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Well, I want to thank you for setting a fine example as an officer here.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have a safe trip.
You're definitely a lot different than the NYPD. There's a big difference.
He hasn't shot you yet. He hasn't shot you yet.
No, I've got no intention of shooting you.
Good. I'm happy about that. But you gotta say that again. Hold on. I gotta get that on camera. What happened?
Right, I have been speaking about the economy, the banks, the banksters for a number of years now to quite large groups of people, maybe in 100 at any one time, and I've got several videos out there on YouTube. But the last couple of days, I'm solely famous for giving you a fucking lift. So I'm not happy. So please, fuck off.
What can we do? I said, go and find out from the CPS why they're not doing it. And they said, oh, well, we can't do that. I said, you can do anything.
Owners, if you don't stop it, we're gonna stop it.
Man's getting arrested. The patient just arrested by Officer Connell.
I am allowed to use my voice! Our voice!